Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's do some more Kale in Europa Universalis for the Poland patch. Going for eat your greens. Okay, we got our claim on Tripura. Let's come back from there. Let's keep spying on Kachar. I'd like to maybe spy on Bengal just on the off chance that Jampur or somebody decides to kill this guy. He is in a node downstream from us. Let's transfer trade here. I don't think that the guy that's transferring in Chengdu is really worth 0.2 ducats, so let's grab him over to here for the extra spy network construction speed on Bengal. Inheritance. A conflict has arisen in one of the more influential monasteries of Kale after the death of a monk. The monk in question came from a very influential lay family, and during his time in robes, he had managed to acquire a rich set of valuable manuscripts and an assortment of Buddha images and other things. While monks cannot own property as such, the law still allows for a dedicated disciple to inherit these things and be considered as a son to the monk. In this case, a young disciple is taking care of the monk as he lay at his end. There are, however, others interested. The monastery itself has argued that they should get the inheritance and would likely be very thankful for support in this matter. Alright, so gain karma, or lose karma more and gain ducats and lose loyalty with those people. We kind of want the... Well, let's see. I am currently on negative karma. I am going to gain karma from releasing subjects, but I think we would probably want to go with the karma and prestige just directly. I'm more likely to lose karma from offensive war decks, I think. Alright, in Bengal, we want to switch over to getting some more spy network growth, and we're going to start spying on Bengal. Waiting for these guys to do something. They're just kind of in a little standoff here on the border. I suppose we could just declare our own war and... Yeah, I mean, we don't really need to wait. In fact, the longer we wait, the more likely the situation could change. So you have the same issue. Yeah, he's having to convert animist provinces as well. So, why would you declare an offensive war if you don't have enough troops to actually go and engage him? Underestimate enemy strength. Okay, that might be part of it. We still have a little bit of war exhaustion from the last war. Let's go down to maintenance at like, say, 80 or so %, and let's just wait. Even though this is our overlord, I think I'll get a claim on him just in case. Keep our options open. Apparently we started off with a royal marriage with this guy as well. I was looking at the number of relationships that we had available. Thought we had 2 extra, but we actually have that royal marriage. I'm also thinking we should probably start trying to break our relationship with this guy a bit. Because eventually his trust will get high, and if we want to break the tributary status manually, it's a stab hit. If it happens automatically due to low trust, there is no stab hit. So, Wang Yang's army is moving. Interesting. He's got a claim on us, and his army's moving toward us. He's not converting things. Let's maybe keep the maintenance at full then. His personality is fertile and embezzler. Mao was declared war on Gwalior. This guy's not going to join an offensive war with us, even if we wanted to right now. How can we get him to actually win this war, or Sadia to win this war? I definitely can't beat Kachar right now. Not with his 2 allies. Maybe if we get Tech 4. Alright, so his trust is currently at 54. If we lose 15, we go down to 39, which means the alliance breaks. 40 is the break point, so I think we gotta pay it this year. But then next year we'll betray it. Keep the trust at about 40. The House of Kale. Manipur gets seat of strong aristocrat. Local missionary strength. Minus 5. Okay, we have a 5/3/3 heir. Cool. And a queen that's a 4/3/1. Manipur, which we don't plan on converting right now anyway, is the seat of strong aristocrats. Losing unrest. Awesome. Let's go ahead and suppress rebels. And at the exact same time, we also got talented, ambitious daughter. 6/3/6 with average claim. Heir at age 13 versus a 5/3/3 strong claim age 0. We're quite old already. So I think I will take this, actually. Sorry, 533, but you are being replaced by 636. Even better. That's actually a really, really good ruler. She's female, so, I mean, clearly she's got her problems, but... you know what I'm saying? So Kachar, we already have one claim on. We'll keep spying on him just in the off chance that we can, I don't know, do something with it. I mean, I already have the 2 claims that I need, so I don't really need to hold on to this province. At this point, I'm just waiting for Miltech 4 so that the subject can have technology that we do and be useful to us in future wars. Besides, it's not that much overextension to sit on. Tapa. Recently, Tarabya have come under attack by those who feel his rule has been one of extravagance and conspicuous consumption. Gain karma, lose prestige. Again, I think I do want to err on the side of gaining karma when I can. Alright, this stalemate over here is really annoying me. We do not have access there. We'll get started on our siege. If we ever do get access due to someone else asking for it, then we'll just march right through. I think it's unlikely that either of these people are going to ever give us access, considering that we've rivaled them both. This one, alright, at war with neighboring rival, that's a maybe then. Rivalry and opinion, negative 200. That's not going to change. Wants your provinces a lot, he says. Alright, if we could have one province from you, we'd probably want the one that's in our existing state. Also, these are grasslands. This would be a better claim to take because of the higher development to save monarch points, but... yeah, let's start with the higher development one. What does our culture acceptance look like? Our primary culture is... Shan. Shan culture is... here. So wait, we don't even live in the land that is our primary culture? Is that basically what you're saying? We fully accept Qin, but Shan is the primary. Interesting. So Qin is this. We've got Burmese, and then Shan is everywhere over here. That whole group. So if we become an empire, that whole area becomes cultural union. Interesting. Noir did a thing. A supply shortage. Kachar has declared war upon Sadia. Alright, so Kachar, I'm assuming called in, yes, Assam. They couldn't possibly have earned 10 favors that fast, so that must be a promise of territory, which is kind of interesting. There's a chance, depending on what Sadia does, that Assam might betray the Kachari alliance. That could happen. Let's come back from Kachar for just a second and just take a look. Assam is on 34 reasons for acceptance. Right, but his army's marching this way. He's either going to go over onto Koch or onto Assam. Either way, Kachar might get isolated. While we're at war, we can't do any real shenanigans with the area or anything, but... Alright, this time we have 56 trust. I think I'm gonna refuse this. Hopefully this doesn't screw things up already, but 41 trust should be enough to keep him from breaking the alliance, but close enough now that on the next refusal I can make it go away. Sadia will already be here on the 14th. Awesome. Of course he's gonna come focus on me. Alright, well, we gotta hold out for 10 days. Let's put somebody in charge. Nice job, Monkang. You mean you could, this whole time, you could have been doing something. Instead, you just had to sit there and then let him come fight my army, huh? And why'd you have to come fight me instead of occupying, like, Assam or something, guy? Why do I have to stack wipe you? Okay, we have one cav. I will hold on to that cav just because we have a very low force limit, and even though recently I've made a video condemning cavalry and all of their uselessness, cavalry do pack a decent punch in a small amount of force limit, and that is our biggest economic issue right now. Bengal has declared war upon Koch, which means that Bengal is fighting all three of these. Excellent. That's going to break things up for us. Great. So that battle there was a pretty awful situation to be in, but it looks like things might be on the upturn soon. Hong Kong, our ally, wants access. That's fine. We just got full annexed by Orissa. Kachar's going after... Nope, that's Koch going after Bengal, potentially. Marital Bliss. The Kale is offering to provide a gifted counselor for the Royal Council. National manpower half price. That sounds really nice, actually. If we could ever afford that, I'd love it. We managed to convert the other province. We now have 70% religious unity, which will become 100% as soon as we release this subject, which we're going to do real soon when we get to Tech 4. No one yet has Tech 4, so we could still theoretically get some innovativeness, even though we only have a 222 ruler. Really wish we could run an actual advisor. You know what? I think I would rather just go into debt, actually. I want to try to get that innovativeness, get that Miltech early advantage. So if we have to go into debt, we have to go into debt. And we might not even need to go into debt because it's like this war is already over, and we can probably demand some cash. So we're going to obviously full annex and take money. We need Sadia to peace out separately. He's on negative 20 reasons for white peace, even though he's got occupied and besieged provinces, minus 24. There's no more loot to be had. I think we have to lower maintenance down to basically nothing then, and hope that this guy doesn't try to attack us while I'm basically taking my pants off. Okay. Six whole ducats from the merchant guilds. That's so weak. Tell you what, I'm gonna take it. Buys me a couple months. Need that siege to fall. They're at 14%. As soon as that siege falls, then we can separate piece Sadia, and then we can full annex Tripura. Darn, got caught spying on Bengal. I was really hoping I could get 2 claims on him here in a second. Uswegi just broke free. Okay, come on, Sadia, fall. Disease outbreak, gross. All right, let's take a look at this war deck situation. Koch betrays the alliance, and Assam would defend. If it's just Koch, we could easily beat him. Sorry, just Kachar. In fact, even if it's more than that, we could probably beat him. But I want to wait until Tech 4. Come on, Sadia. Fall. It's like one of them just broke off. Ooh, inflation for admin points. Yes, please. Good chance for some innovativeness. The reason why I'm like looking at innovativeness, by the way, I think it's worth mentioning, especially at the beginning of a campaign here. There is a hidden mechanic that I don't know if most people are aware of that I discovered while playing on stream the other day. Someone pointed it out while we were looking at it, and it's so small. In this tooltip, Pike Square 4, at the bottom it says, researching this technology now will increase our innovativeness with 2.0. The technology level 3 was reached first on a date. At the end of that, right after the innovativeness with 2.0, if anyone else has taken the tech, it will say in parentheses, this is available for 90 days. And then it will count down every single day. But you can only see it if you hover over this or this or this. It doesn't show up in the alert up here. And so you can game innovativeness by just paying close attention to whether or not someone else has taken it. And turns out, after we did a spreadsheet, innovativeness is actually pretty damn good. Let's come back from Ava, get our other claim on here. Before we wait for this whole thing, let's just piece this guy out so that we can do this peace deal right now as well. We full annex with 5 whole ducats. While we have this province, we get a claim on something somewhere. Got Arakan, Chittagong. Chittagong is a level 3 world port. Let's go ahead and get a claim on that. Again, I was really hoping to get 2 claims, but one will have to do. We have lost all of our spy network strength here. Okay, so we are not on Tech 4 yet. That's what I'm waiting for to release my subjects. Assam has 29 reasons to defend. We are at peace. So in theory, we could rent out Condottieri now, since we have no truces. This guy's at war with Bengal. We could rent out Condottieri to Bengal. Bengal has tons of money. He's probably going to accept. The risk is that if we rent out our army, that Mongyang might attack us. We do have 2 allies to defend us. We're not rival to Assam. We have a truce. Right, he's at war with Sadia. So we couldn't do it that way anyway. 18 months is a long time to rent them out to Bengal. Okay, their war just ended anyway. Mong Quang now is then at peace as well. He would come in on a promise of territory, and we could give him Sadia. We could actually use that. Now he has 6 troops. We could use that army up here, and it would just be 2 people. I'd still like to wait for Tech 4 and get my subjects released, though. Let's improve relations with both allies, see if we can get them to 150 for the mission. And I guess go back to spying on Kachar while we wait for siege speed. Ava has demanded money. Unfortunately, we have to give it to him, otherwise we lose the tributary status. We're at 43 trust. Okay. Losing 2 ducats a month to stay at full maintenance right this second. I don't think we can afford to be at full maintenance. We're down to like 50% or so. Need to be prepared for war, but at the same time, also we should raise autonomy here. It appears that our heir is also a industrious person. Very nice. Hong Kaung wants another royal marriage. I'm still going to say no to that. I'd rather just keep the relationships temporary. Going to take out a loan. It's to be expected in the early game. We are probably going to gain some innovativeness, I think. I think we'll still be the first person. We got a 200 military point head start because of the estate. And 150 admin. Probably not going to get the Diplo one, but the general consensus on innovativeness, based on the spreadsheeting that we did, is that if you can take tech in the early game up to 3 years ahead of time, with even the 180 monarch point penalty to get it, it's still worth it. You save monarch points over the course of a whole campaign. Now, one thing I need to factor in is that this is not a whole campaign. This is only going till 1610, so perhaps we shouldn't take as much of an effort to get innovativeness. But we want Miltech anyway, just for the sake of being able to, you know, murder our neighbors. Like a good little Kale. Kale, Kale. Tech, please. Next month. Alright. Let's get maintenance to full then, and let's get ready to declare war. Assam has 3 troops. There. Let's come back from Kachar. Let's go ahead and take Miltech. We should probably wait for admin tech. Do we want to give our subjects admin tech too? Put them ahead of time and make more money that way. They'd be more useful to me if they had more money. More likely to field troops. We can do this in May. It's only a few more months. Alright, let's just wait a couple more months. So I'm thinking I'm going to go over the relationship limit in order to have 2 subjects. I want to get the religious unity situation taken care of. Wow, that was really loud. By getting rid of them. And then also, they're going to field more troops out of these 2 provinces than I ever could. And get a lot more value from it. Renaissance just spawned. Unfortunately, we again have to pay him. Kachar just caught me spying on him. Boo. We're 5 opinion away from getting our first mission, which is going to give us more Diplo rep. There's the tooltip. See it? Researching this technology now will increase our innovativeness with 2.0. It's available for 74 more days. And you hover over the you can take technology thing whenever that pops up. Nothing. Are we actually going to make it? 74 more days. Looks like we've got probably 2 more monthly ticks. We gain 5 per month. We're at 585. The tech costs 597. Okay, we're 12 points away. Damn. 12 points away from innovativeness. 57 days. Yep, we're just barely going to miss it. Unless we focus and gain 2 extra, which means that we gain 7 this month. Yes, that's right. I just focused admin simply for 2 innovativeness. There's trustworthy allies. Now we can break our alliances. Let's go ahead and release our 2 subjects. So we're going to gain 3 and 5 karma respectively. That's fine. And we're going to do the same thing with Tripura. We're over the relationship limit now, paying diplo points for it. We have acquired subjects. We don't want to click that just yet, though. Let's ignore that mission for now. Because we have this government type with vassal force limit contribution plus 100%, generally a subject of this size, I believe the math on how many troops they provide you with is 1 plus 30% of their force limit. And since their force limit is, or is it 30% of their development? No, I think it's 30% of their force limit. Their force limit is, where do we see that? Here, 3. So 3 times 30% would be 0.9. No, it's 10%. That's what it is. It's 10%. So because they have a base force limit of 3, 3 times 0.1 plus the base of 1 puts us at 1.3, and then we get to double that. So times 2 gives us 2.6. Each of these little guys gives us 2.6 force limit, and they'll also field up to like 2 or 3 infantry on their own. Way better to have them as subjects than to have the land ourselves. And again, by holding off on releasing them, now we have Tech 4 subjects ahead of everyone else. If we look at technology, the only people who have Tech 4 are the Mewari and the Malwani, Orisons, but we have 2 little subjects that are going to have Tech 4 as well. Let's go ahead and improve relations with these guys. I might even consider making them into marches, but I think that we want to integrate. Probably. 28.5% vassal income is all right. Let's come back from improving with our allies and improve with both subjects. We'll probably give them a month or 2 to train troops, and then we will be off to war. Okay, all right, I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign, and I'll see you next time. See you soon.